Good morning. This presentation is called Develop Your Brand, brought to you by Good Deeds Africa. What is a brand? A brand is the impression or emotion held by someone about you. It describes who you are and the impression you leave with others when they meet or hear about you. A strong brand means you have left a strong impression, and a weak brand means people are not sure who you are and may mean they won't trust you since they do not believe they know nor understand you. Please know that a brand can be positive or negative. Your brand is based on the impression you leave of yourself on others and is reinforced by constant interaction with you. Everyone has a brand. Your personal brand is the perception others hold of you, which gets sharpened the more they interact with you. If you feel that there is a disconnect between who you are and what others perceive, then your brand does not reflect who you are, or you are not portraying your brand, or you are not portraying your brand strongly enough. To be your brand, you need to translate your purpose, your vision, your values into a strong personal and professional brand statement. Then you need to identify your brand statement, affirm it, believe it, show it, and live it. Then people will get it. Take a few minutes now and think of the closest relationships you have in your life. It could be your spouse or your children, maybe siblings, parents, friends, maybe work, your boss, your colleagues, your employees, direct reports. What emotions do they stir up? What feelings do you have of them? Are they good feelings or not so good? Do you smile when you think of them? Do they make you happy? Or do you frown and wonder why some people just choose to make life more difficult for others? Can you see or feel their brands? Now try and think of the impression you have on them. That is, the feelings they have of you. Is that what you want to portray? Is that the brand you want to have? Or do you even know your brand? Why is a brand so important? We all have brands. Because we interact with other people, we leave an impression, strong or weak, positive or negative, and that's why we all have brands. We are all brands. Just like Oprah is a brand, Genevieve, the President Muhammadu Buhari are brands, you are also a brand. You are your own brand. Your personal brand is all about who you are and what you want to be known for. It isn't what they say about you, really. It's what they whisper, because what they whisper reflects how they truly feel. What you think doesn't matter, but what they think matters much more. How people perceive us has a significant impact on how they relate to and react to us. Perception becomes reality. I have learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will not forget how you made them feel. Maya Angelou. People tend to dress well and groom well, but they do this without connecting their looks to their brands. So from one day to the next, you look good, but you're neither projecting nor reaffirming your brand. Developing and being your brand will help you achieve more of what you want by being more of who you are. Being your brand enables you to express the most genuine and natural affirmation of your individual strengths and uniqueness. Our brand allows us to become more of who we are, reflect what we stand for, and communicate that to others. Think of your brand as the best version of yourself. Now, with the surge of social media, you can and you should manage your reputation both online and in real life. Employers and individuals will Google you first before they interview or even meet with you. As you continue to interact with people online and offline, they build up an image of you over time. So you need to control those impressions and not leave it to chance. You need to control the narrative. A strong personal brand is essential for career success and personal fulfillment, and the brand on the outside is only as good as the brand on the inside. The difference between an organizational brand and a personal brand. For an organization, the right brand means the difference between success and failure as a business. It is what attracts the right target market to your products and services and keeps them coming back for more. Building a strong brand begins by conveying the mission and values of an organization to its customers through its logo. A logo symbolizes the image of the organization using unique design elements. Some organizations will create a brand slogan that conveys why customers want what the company offers. Usually, the logo and slogan are the first thing people see or notice of an organization, and it is important to manage the perception and the feeling they get. Again, you need to control the narrative. Brand building goes beyond promotion of the organization's image. Connecting with customers is essential to attracting loyal customers. One way to connect with customers is through personalization, by creating products that appeal to the personal lifestyle interests of customers. The close connection between brand and lifestyle will have a powerful influence on consumer behavior. That is, it will influence them to buy. The key difference between an organization's brand and a personal brand is that while an organization's brand attracts customers to its products and services, for an individual brand, the product and service is the individual. But the same rules apply. Developing your brand is just as important for individuals as it is for organizations. When an individual is representing an organization, and when the personal brand of the individual is aligned with the organization's brand, both become stronger together, and that translates into more economic success for both. Organizations need to understand that its people are its brand, so while it is investing in itself, it should invest in its people as well. Your personal brand should be aligned with the business brand to reinforce the business brand for sustained economic success, which can mean career advancement for you. Once the individual brand reflects or reinforces the business brand, customers get a strong impression of the business brand, especially in sales and marketing. Customers know who the business is and what it represents. Likewise, the business, in developing a strong brand, knows its target market and focuses on them to market and sell its products and services. An organization's people help reinforce its brand and sell its products and services successfully. An organization's employees should be its brand ambassadors. A brand ambassador is an employee who focuses on marketing a company or an organization to its customers or potential customers, who may be individuals or other organizations. Customers include individuals and other businesses or other organizations. A brand ambassador's role may encompass both sales and marketing, but every employee should be a brand ambassador. How to develop a strong organizational brand. As explained above, developing a strong brand is just as important for organizations as it is for individuals. Here are 4 steps to help develop a strong organizational brand. Step 1. Build a brand you are passionate about. The big question is, will you use your own product or service? Do you like your brand? Are you attracted to your organization? Are you happy and proud enough of your brand to portray its unique attraction? Why? You need to develop an organizational brand that you can be passionate about. This is what will help you carve out a niche for your organization and be successful. Step 2, be your brand's biggest advocate. As founder or CEO, and for all employees of the organization, you have to be your brand's biggest advocate and ambassador. When people see you, do they see your organization's brand? How? Where? You need to constantly and persistently announce your organization's brand. You need to market it. You need to shout it. Step 3, know your weaknesses and be honest. Knowing what you do well and what you don't do well will strengthen your business. When things go bad, be honest about it, and your investors and customers will come to trust and stand by you. Step 4, engage in corporate social responsibility. Align your company with a charity or not-for-profit, which may or may not be in the same industry as yours. However, it will be good if the charity somehow reinforces the key components of your brand. For example, healthy lifestyles, kids' education, excellent products and services, excellent customer service, and so on. This is your corporate social responsibility, and it can be a strategic alliance and a win-win partnership. How to develop your own personal brand. Whether you are a student, looking for a job, gainfully employed, or building your own business, you must think, act, and plan like a business leader. Here are 5 steps to help you develop your own personal brand. Step 1, be genuine. Know thyself and be true. Your brand is for you. It is what you want to show to the outside world. But there is a difference between being fake and being real, and sooner or later people will come to know the truth and start to treat you accordingly. To have a strong brand, your brand outside should be a true reflection of your brand inside. Step 2, determine your emotional appeal. How does your personality affect people? Or how do you want your personality to affect people? How do you want to make them feel? How do people benefit from working with you? How do you impact them? What words do you want others to use to describe you? Step 3, determine the description. Describe yourself to clarify your emotional appeal. Examples of worldwide brands: FedEx, Peace of Mind; Disney, fun family entertainment; Nike, authentic athletic performance; Coca-Cola, the real thing; Ivanka Trump, American wife, mother, and entrepreneur. What field or industry are you or do you want to be in? What words would you use to describe your work? Who is your target audience? Step 4, determine your function. What do you do or what do you want to do? Do you want to be a manager, a creator, an organizer, a connector of people? What product or service do you sell to people? What do you do that makes you stand out from everyone else? Step 5, put them all together. Combine the 3 lists. Develop a short sentence or phrase of no more than 5 words. For example, a dependable strategic planner, or a creative professional connector motivating others to do their best. Your personal brand statement should be simple, memorable, and inspiring, and you should communicate clearly who you are. An example of a strong personal brand. To show how this works, I thought I would show you how I developed my own personal brand using the 5 steps previously outlined. Step 1. My brand has to be a true reflection of who I am and who I want to be and will work hard to be. Step 2. How do I want people to feel when they interact with me? Comfortable. I want people to feel like they are with an old trusted friend that they can rely on when they are with me. Step 3, what do I want my description to be? I want my description to be that I solve problems, that I get things done. Step 4, what is my function? My function or work is that I help people and organizations be the best that they can be. I am a people and organization developer. Step 5, put them all together. And my brand is ... Drum roll, please. First pass. I am a people and organization developer you can trust to solve problems and get things done. Then I tried again. Second pass. A trusted advisor who gets things done. And then I tried again. My last pass so far, trusted advisor gets things done. So there it is, my personal brand statement. At first a bit longer than a phrase of 5 words, but I was able to ultimately whittle it down to 5 words, so it is even more concise. So now that's my personal brand statement, and it works for me. Trusted advisor gets things done. Q&A, questions and answers. In this presentation, we have described what a brand is, why it is important, the difference between a personal and an organizational brand, and how to develop both. I also went on to show how I developed my personal brand statement. The next step after developing your personal brand statement is to start to affirm it, show it, and communicate your brand statement, which is the topic for another presentation called Be Your Brand. This presentation, Develop Your Brand, has been brought to you by Good Deeds Africa. You can contact us with questions or for help in developing your brand. We are personal and professional coaches with over 15 years corporate experience across Africa, Europe, and North America. To contact us, it's Good Deeds Africa. Our email address is info@gooddeedsafrica.org. Our website is www.gooddeedsafrica.org. Our YouTube channel where you can watch this presentation and all other presentations is Arabale Limited, Arabale Limited. And our Facebook page is called Good Deeds Africa. Thank you for listening.